What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Apex Predators. Actually headed out to do a tree stand adjustment, or make a tree stand adjustment this afternoon now. But just wanted to speak briefly on the guys like myself who have the smaller food plots, anything from a quarter of an acre down, a third of an acre, eighth of an acre. Whatever it is you're planning to hunt off of this year, just to not be discouraged. It's basically, as we're approaching September, the deers are just utilizing the different ag fields. The corn's coming up. Most of it's 6 foot, and that's just aiding with just giving them cover right now. You got a lot of guys, you notice if you're walking through the shells, in the hunting section, a lot of the stuff geared towards whitetails hunting is all empty shells. I mean, no bait, no blocks. You can barely find supplements, stuff like that, if you don't already have them. So, I mean, that should pretty much just kind of tell you, common sense wise, a lot of people, hunters, are utilizing this stuff in their hunting area. So, I categorize that stuff as sub attractions, and you just got to just trust the process, because during this time, the deers are utilizing it, especially because there's no hunting pressure. A lot of these bait piles are just going to be free food all the way up until October 1st, and a lot of these deers are going to migrate towards other areas. So again, don't be discouraged. What I'm doing right now is I'm just utilizing the time. The main reason why I'm happy they're not really hitting my food plots right now is because they're nowhere near their maturity levels. So the last thing you want is a herd of deer, kind of finding your honey hole, and it's not even matured, and they come in and chomp it down before the hunting season, because guess what? You're not going to have anything to hunt off of. So keep that in mind. I was thinking maybe I might want to put a deer block out in the woods and all that stuff. I'm not going to do any of that stuff until October 1st, because at least by that time, my plants will be within 60 to 70% at their maturity levels. When deers migrate, you don't know who's hunting in the property next to yours, what hunting pressure they're applying to that environment in that area. So, you got to keep all that stuff in mind. These deers have to find ways where at first they were just cutting right through, Jimmy and Betty's yard and hopping into your property, to now Jimmy and Betty are out there, so now they have to find another way to get around. So, again, just trust the process. Those deers will be back, especially during the rut. And also be thankful, because the one thing I'm going to tell you is bucks do not like to be harassed and surrounded by a lot of does and a lot of fawns. So 9 times out of 10, those bucks will go find those little off areas and kind of, come through there from time to time to, pick off on the supplements and just, just kind of bask in that seclusion until the hunting season. Especially during antler growth, because they don't want to not, risk their antlers being knocked off for harm during the production phase. So, like I said, just utilize right now. Do what I'm doing. I got the crossbow in the truck, the Jeep today. I'm doing a few shots on the speed bag from my tree stand, like I always do, and I never miss. So, again, just use this time to utilize, man. This is ant season. You want to be out, making your runs to Dunham's, adjusting your trail cams, getting your tree stand situated. And then, by the way, if you haven't had your tree stand, or don't have it at least in the tree by now, man, you slacking. Because all that stuff needs time to diffuse, in the area, lose its smell. The spikes in the trees, you're puncturing the trees so that fresh sap is coming out, the deer are smelling, and trust me, it's going to draw them right to the tree. So stay tuned. Again, we're halfway there now, and just keep the excitement, man. Stay in the race, don't be discouraged, and just trust the process. Stay tuned. Priorities first, man. But please like and subscribe and stay tuned.